Hello and welcome to the brand new series of Dragon Age Origins. Let's start a new game. I tried playing this through once before and getting to a point where my game just crashed. Yeah, that was fun. There might be a black line down the screen. I have no idea how to fix that. Not my problem. Oh, it is my problem, and I'll fix it. I just want to go to the character customization. So let me see if my mods work, because I put a lot of mods in this. I'll be quiet.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Oh dear. Yeah, not looking too good for us, is it? Welcome to the character customization. I have done this before and I know exactly who I'm going to be. Armor is modded, by the way. It is the apparently I've just pressed the wrong button. Yeah, how do I skip? There we go. Press the wrong button. Oh. Oops.
Greetings.
So we do have some new facial stuff. I want young. That would do. Skin tone. should have some new hair, but by the looks of things we don't. Clearly have some new hair colours. Oh, that's what I just did. I do like the ponytail. Let's go voice.
I've lost concentration. Greetings. Greetings. Charmed.
Greetings. Ugh, my spell.
Charmed. I lost the spell. Oh, bother. I need something new.
That will do. And name. I don't know. I'll get back. So I've come up with the name Amanda Kuslin. Now, let's go cunning and dex and a little bit of strength. Maybe a bit in constitution actually. Go. Alright, let's put in combat training. Lock picking and dual wielding. Easy. Play not easy because I want it all about the story and character development. I don't want to sitting here worrying about boss battles and God knows what else. Although, saying that, there will be a lot. There might be a few mods added in throughout the game. Maybe. I don't know yet. Depends.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
Yeah, well.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry,
Rude.
I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you
A
again.
new and ugly old man. Is your family here, Arhal?
Oh no, I left them in Amaranthine, well away from the fighting in the south.
Hmm.
They do send their best wishes. My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
Thomas is a few years younger than I am.
As you get older, those years make less difference. A lesson often hard won.
I doubt she'll be receptive, Hal. My fierce girl has her own mind these days. Make her bless her heart.
Quite talented, I'm sure. One to watch.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Yay! I will do my best, Father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away. Yes. There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan.
What the hell was that?
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrion Boostland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person.
Disadvantage, huh?
Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of great warriors.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilman.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an
My hair
excellent
moves is one thing.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
I rather like that idea, Father.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? And don't strain
Oh.
my patience. In the meantime,
I pressed the wrong
find
button.
Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
I'm not done talking yet. Alright,
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson.
My wife
Be a
is
good lass
flying.
and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Yay for the 100 million missions to just appear. Right. Inventory. I'm sure I meant to have. Maybe I'm not. Just have a look around.
The castle is so eerie with everyone preparing to rise up. It will be so empty.
All right.
What the hell is all that screaming? No, I didn't. I have played this game many times before. I forgot to change my character's border. Oh well. I've played this game several million times before. I've had so much fun playing through it. I've also played through the second game. I'm doing this because the third game is coming out soon, and when I get a decent computer I would like to do an LP on it, but I wouldn't have a save, so I decided. She's less modded armor, actually I'm wearing modded armor. What am I wearing? I am wearing the Cruisling set of armor, which it's not bad, but yeah, can be better.
And so I shall.
It's a good thing being a rogue is you just like lockpick everything. That's why I chose rogue, and this character is set up for a specific save, as in like I know exactly what route I'm going with this character, and I know who her romance is going to be, I know her ending, I know most of what she's going to do.
Oh, my lady, we were just,
Taking a break.
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Don't worry about it, man. I won't say anything.
We appreciate that, my lady. Thank you.
Damn, too bad nobody else can be too appreciative around here.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had
Modded.
summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Why are you looking for me?
I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the lard again?
No matter how the
Larder
maids
again.
try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt anyone.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Why do we call her Nan?
Good evening, my lady.
I'm not going to access all the lore, because most of it's pretty much explained in the fact that the mages are hated by the religion, which makes everybody else... Hey look, there's Mother. Makes everybody else hate them.
Lovely.
So on and so forth. You pretty much get the picture. Everyone hates each other, or they're suspicious. And the Grey Warden stopped the thing called the Blight that's happening again. Oh, mother.
Well, all right.
And the elves are considered slaves as well, which I think is quite bad. Oh, it's a cat. Deal with this.
Get that bloody mud out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Maybe you should be put down.
What? That monster is in my larder, slobbering all over the bacon, and you're insulting me?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Now, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
She will never learn.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
No idea. Enough. Bad boy, what are you doing here? Oh no, do you hear me? That's what it said.
Wait, do you hear that?
My dog's name. First taste of combat.
This is like a bad adventure story! Cut down!
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale
He's
my
just said
grandfather
that.
used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan.
I'm not
She's
going to read
upset enough
all
as
the
it is.
text.
But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
So now our dog is our companion. Ollie is a companion now. So he has his own set of traits, abilities, or are they skills? Apparently not. Well, he has his own. So we have ours.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after
Can't you
helping
tell we're
himself to
covered
the
in
roast,
blood?
no doubt.
Actually, he was defending your larder from rats, big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Hmm. My faithful warhound made it. No,
I
made
bet that dog
it was
let
safe.
those
I
rats
can't
into there to begin
speak
with.
in a minute.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Well, I like being called my lady. Well, personally, not me, but my character. In character moment. Let's have a look at these people. I can't. Oh, well, there's Mother.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, Mother. Nan is back to work.
You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Baron Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Weren't you drunk?
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Flatterer.
And this is my lady in waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her. More difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
I can handle my own affairs, thank you.
All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
No, I'm not going to do it, but you can actually go and sleep with him. Just putting that out there.
Of course.
Like, yeah. I'm just throwing that out there, you know, just getting the giant hornets in the room. Hey look, it's my bedroom. No, that's not my bedroom. I don't know. Hey look, this is where we need to be.
Is there really going to be
Ow.
a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise.
Cringe.
Before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Let me know when you two are finished.
When there's a man in your life, you'll understand.
I prefer freedom, thank you.
One day you'll meet someone who can handle you. Mark my words.
I bring him a message from father. He wants you to leave without him.
Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway.
Maybe
So
they
many
are.
darkspawn to behead. So little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
A good shield would be more useful.
Make us sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to
And
us.
brothers.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Orin. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, make us breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Oh, just go already.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Stop calling me pup. I'm not a puppy.